Hello, Stewart 39. Well, my girls are back. The View is back for its 25th season. So Whoopi, Joy, Sunny, Sarah, they're all back. Just the four of them. Meghan McCain's gone. It's so nice. It's surprising though to see them back in the studio. I knew it was coming because Meghan McCain made a bit of a dig at them, basically talking about how people are going to have to get used to COVID and have to deal with it, and that they were going to have to get used to it if they're going to come back for the next season, which was a bit of a dig at them. But they came back. What surprised me was there was actually an audience. Now, they were socially distanced and had masks and everything, but still I'm surprised that they did that with all the talk of premature opening up and people sort of, it's not exactly essential. They don't actually need an audience. They can have essentially a laugh track, or like a lot of studio audiences have been basically screens for people at home watching and that. So I was a bit surprised by that, but it was just nice to see them back. They talked about the fact this was their 25th year. They've done, Whoopi went through some stats, and she went into it in the teleprompter, but then she sat back. I think she thought it was going to be a pre-recorded piece, and she didn't realise she actually had to read it out. So the director's like, "It's on your card, Whoopi." And she's like, oh, I see. I've been away so long, I forgot how to do it. And they went through some stats, which is kind of interesting. Like, they did 5,374 shows. They started in August 1997. I mean, I kind of knew they were in the 90s, but when you really think about that, 1997, that's 25 years ago. And Joy was the only one who was on it. They've gone through 22 co-hosts, and 3 have come back, including Rosie, who apparently isn't coming back because they're not replacing Meghan this year. They're going to have a whole series of guest hosts. So I guess there's a bit more variety, and I guess they're afraid of getting stuck with someone like Meghan again, because everyone who's on the show now is good. But Meghan was a nightmare. So it's going to take them a while. They're going to be very selective about choosing a host, and they didn't have a lot of time. I think she kind of quit. So they didn't have a lot of time to prepare. So this may be partly because of that, but maybe partly because I just don't think they want to get stuck with someone like that. They went through, one other stat was interesting, that they interviewed 6 either standing or to become presidents, which that and a lot of the attention they've got from the media for the political arguments and that, it has become a far more important show than it was back in the day. And it has shown that women can be political and can be as successful as the males who deal with politics in their shows. So it's been good, but I can't believe it's been March 2020 was the last time they were in the studio together, and when this whole thing was starting. So it's just really strange, but I'm glad to have them back, because, stuck in self-isolation and lockdowns and everything, you do need normalcy. You need to sort of have your daily things, and The View was one of my daily things, and the last couple of weeks of that, it's been really miserable, actually. It's like, there's no conversation like about American things. Like, I mean, I still watch other shows and that, but The View is my favourite. So it's always sucks when they go off the air, because the new shows never go off the air. They're always there, but the talk shows, they disappear for a couple of months. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to mark the occasion with a little video. I'm just happy that they're back. I'm glad Meghan's not back. And I'm a little disappointed that they're not having Rosie on, because apparently they're having a whole bunch of former hosts come back, and probably some other people as well. But apparently Rosie isn't coming back, and I'm like, why not? That's right, Whoopi hates her. Supposedly Whoopi hates her is the thing, because they were butting heads because they were both trying to rule the show. Apparently the gossip back in the day was that Whoopi sort of wanted to be in charge and Rosie wanted to be in charge, and that was conflicting in that. So it does seem to be a very masculine peeing contest between the two of them, which, I mean, there is that stereotypical thing of women always fighting, but men fight too. They just do it in a different way, and Whoopi and Rosie are fighting more like men. So I guess, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I like Rosie. I've warmed up to her a lot in recent years. I realise she's a lot more of a real person than a lot of other celebrities. So I'd really like to see her come back, but apparently it's never going to happen. I was just thinking about it, and then I remembered some of the interviews and stuff that I saw before about how her issues between her and Whoopi. So I don't think that's going to happen. So I kind of answered my own pondering when I was sort of wondering, why isn't she coming back? Is she going to come back? I'd like to see her come back. No, she's not going to come back. But if Whoopi ever leaves, Rosie will probably take over, is what I think how it will go. And Whoopi's health has been quite scary the last year or two. She's an elderly black woman she's a bit overweight. She doesn't have the best health. So I'm worried about her long term, and that. So it was a while ago she couldn't even walk. So, but she's back. She looks fine now. But I hope Rosie doesn't take over too soon. But I kind of like Rosie as well. I don't know. I'm just waffling now. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Do you love The View? I don't know. I can't imagine a lot of people are going to watch this video. But this is my YouTube therapy. You know, I just talk about whatever interests me or whatever I want to talk about. So I'm talking about The View. Bye.